Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made another pick a card read. This time it's what they love about you and what they hate about you. Oh, it's pretty good though. You're going to learn a lot about yourself from this reading, hopefully, if it resonates with you. And so as always, this is a deeper dive to each of these. So a written reading that goes with it if you want some more information about it. Now that goes into guidance for you in this situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship, so what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, how to make it work. Possible timelines for how this might go down and how that might go down too, how it might all work out. And so toward the end of each reading, you'll find a link that pops up there. They are 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. It's an instant download now, so what will happen, make sure you get your email address right, because if you put it in wrong, you will not receive that email and you won't be able to get your download. Put your email address in right, make sure of that. You'll receive an email straight away then, and it will have 3 links in it. One for the crystal, one for the flower, one for the shell. Just click on the one that you want and it will download for you. So you can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments box for this video too, if you want to get that deeper dive. In the description box and in the comment box, you can also find the timestamps to fast forward to your reading. So all you need to do now is to pick which one you want. Do you want the crystal? Do you want the flower? Or do you want the shell? Take your pick now, and I'll see you in your reading. Enjoy. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscriptions to my channel. Very much appreciated. So if you chose the crystal, then this one is for you. Let's find out what they love about you and what they hate about you. Or maybe hate's a bit of a strong word. What they dislike about you. So let's get some cards out. Now there will be a deeper dive to this as usual. That's a written reading that goes with this. That written reading, if this resonates with you and you want more information about it, it goes into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship, things you need to know about yourself that maybe you don't know, things that you need to know about them, how to make it work best, that kind of thing. And also possible timelines, how this might all go down, next step, kind of thing, like that. So there'll be a link in the description box for this video, in the comment section for this video, and also there'll be a link popping up here toward the end of the readings. It's an instant download now as well. So you do, after you purchased it, you receive an email almost instantly, and it's got 3 links in it. One for the crystal, one for the flower, and one for the shell. Just click on the one you want to download and you get that straight away. Okay, what do they love about you, crystals? They love that you take care of yourself, your health, your emotional health. So you take time out, you're restful, you've got this peace about you. They like that. They love that about you, crystals. You take time to restore too. You take time out, so you're not so needy. You're not always like wanting their attention, wanting their energy, that kind of thing. They love that. What don't they like about you? Coming of age. So there's something about maturity here. It might be they don't love that they don't like that you're immature, or that you're really mature compared to them. It could be an age gap here that they don't like. You'll know what it is in your situation, but there's something about that, a maturity gap or an age gap that they're not so keen on you. What do they love about you? They love solitude. Yeah, again, it's that energy of you sort yourself out, you like to be in solitude, you're calm, kind of a person. They love that about you. Maybe they've been around erratic people before, you know, that don't have that calmness. What don't they like about you? Well, that was quite fast, wasn't it? Purification. So, that you're so pure. So you have high standards and quite kind of pure. Maybe you're very disciplined, and they feel like they wish you could cut loose a little bit more, let go of things, like don't have such a tight hold on things, wanting everything to be perfect. They're a little bit more easygoing here, is what I'm picking up here. So maybe they want to kind of disrupt that within you a little bit. You know, maybe they want to shake things up in your world, cut you loose a little bit, lead you astray if you're kind of regimented with yourself. What do they love about you, crystals? What do they love about you? What do they love about you, crystals? What do they love about you, crystals? Here we go. Receiving elation. Wow. So they see you as a really joyful person, and you make them really happy. They love that about you, how happy you make them feel when they're with you. They love that about you. What do they hate about you? Wow. You get like, I've just done flowers, and the hate ones are so slow to come out, but yours, they come out pretty fast. All right, that's saying something about them as well. So uncovering confidence. Oh, you're so confident. You're so confident, they're not so confident. You seem to know and be sure about this relationship, they're not. You're always one step ahead of them. That annoys them. It annoys them that you just seem to know, that you so confidently know. How come? They don't get that. They don't get how you know, how you just know. So it could be that you're intuitive, and they just don't get that. They don't have that same thing. They don't have that same intuitiveness, intuition. What do they love about you? They love your love. Oh, they love your heart. That's so sweet. Unconditional love. They love that you're unconditionally loving. The self-love as well. That's coming through, right? Passionate attraction. They love the way you look. They love the way you feel. They're very attracted to you. Crystals. I love that. What don't they love about you, though? What don't they love about you? What don't they love about you? What do they dislike about you? Oh, this is sweet. Separation. Separation. So if you turned your back on them, or if you said no to them, or caused a separation in some kind of way, they really miss you. They don't like that they're so connected with you that they really miss you. It can get annoying, can't it, when they're yearning for someone. So that's really sweet. Let's get some tarot out for you. So, what do they love about you, crystals? They love your fight. Well, this isn't really a fight. This is like the training card. So maybe you are training to be a fighter like me. You've got some spunk about you, you know? You've got something about you. You've got a bit of fight in you. Maybe a competitive side. You stand up for yourself. You challenge them, that kind of thing. They like that about you. And it could be about your learning as well, that you'll give things a go. You see these people in this, they're just giving it a go, right? They're in training, they're trying things out, they're reaching for stuff, they're climbing up stuff, and they're giving it a go. They love that about you, that you'll give things a go. I like that too. I like that about you too, crystals. I like people like that, you know? So, what else do they love about you? They love Eight of Pentacles. You've got a little bit of, you hold something back that you are kind of a little bit wary. You don't, yeah, you'll give anything a go, but with people, you're kind of, I'm busy here, I'm doing my thing. What are you doing there? You haven't got the doors wide open. You don't just let anybody in. You're a little bit wary about people. You give people time to prove themselves to you. They really like that about you. What don't they like about you? Ten of Swords. Again, separation. They're walking away. They don't like that you walked away from them. You caused them some kind of a painful ending here. They don't like you. Maybe they feel abandoned by you. What don't they like about you? What else don't they like about you? There we go. Ten of Wands. There's another walking away. Oh, your person's heartbroken here. You walked away from them. You left them with a burden, or when they burdened you, you just walked away from them. It's really painful for them. It's not so bad really, is it? But yeah, they've got some wounds to overcome there because of that. So you have walked away from them. You've caused a separation, or maybe they caused a separation. You just reacted to it and you're just like, strong boundaries. I'm a no to that. You walked away from that and they're like, ouch. So even though you've got unconditional loving here, perfect crystals, you've been listening to me. Conditional relationships, unconditional love, yes, but conditional relationships, we don't want to put up with any old bullshit. 3. So 5 of Wands. Why have we got the 5 of Wands here? Give us more on this 5 of Wands here. They're loving it about you. The way that you'll give anything a go. The way that you'll learn. A bit of a competitive nature as well. You'll just try stuff. You'll do stuff, you know. Could be work ethic, that kind of thing. Yeah, passion. Passion. The muse of inspiration here, King of Wands. So that you gave them a go, because they're probably King of Wands energy. You'll give it a go. You kind of rise up to them. Maybe they've got like a strong personality and you rose up to that and you like challenge them and you didn't back down and cave in and just go, oh, you're so wonderful, King of Wands. You're like, you want an arm wrestle, King of Wands? It's that kind of thing, you know. You're up for it. You'll do something. Maybe they've got they're like extreme sports or something like that, or you know, a bit of an adrenaline junkie, and you're just like, oh yeah, I'll do that too, and you do it as well, and they love that about you, that you'll give it a go. But the 8 of Pentacles, you kind of worry about people that like that about you. Maybe they're not that. Maybe they need to learn that from you. Give us more on this, the 8 of Pentacles. I only get that from this deck, you know. Just because the way she's looking over her shoulder there, she's busy doing her own stuff, and she's looking over her shoulder like, what do you want? You know? Why are you bothering me? That kind of thing. The 9 of Emotions, because you're fulfilling your own wishes, right? You fulfill yourself. Very similar to flowers here. So the like that you kind of worry about other people. You don't just like fill your time up with other people. You're focused on whatever it is you do, or your passions and that kind of thing. You're fulfilling your own wishes. They love that. Absolutely love that. So let's get more clarity on that for you first. What they love about you. Why? The 5 of Wands and the Muse of Inspiration. I love this. Feminine energy. So they love that you've got that, and that you do that in a feminine way. And so maybe they've had that kind of energy, you know, giving things a go, being a match to them, going, oh yeah, you do that, I'll do that too. A bit competitive with them like that. Maybe they've only seen that in a masculine energy before. Maybe they've never had that in a feminine energy before, and they love that. They love that about you. 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Emotions. What's behind this? You're fulfilling yourself. Unlimited possibilities. You can do anything, and they can see that because you're already doing anything that you want to. So you're already fulfilling yourself in your life. You're kind of independent. You're doing things, and they're like, that's amazing. Crystal's amazing. Now, what don't they like about you? You tell us about this 10 of Swords. You're walking away. Ouch. It hurt them. It hurt them. You have the potential to really hurt them. You've got your heart in the hands. You looked at the details, you saw details, and you said no, and it really hurt them. Maybe they thought that they could get away with maybe they thought you wouldn't notice. They did something, or they said something, or they had some kind of behavior, or they had something going on in the background, and you noticed, and then you walked away. Oh, well, oh my God, I can't get away with that then. So it shook them, it really shook them up. They don't like that about you. You walked away from them, it hurt them. But in a way, it's going to be something that causes them to respect you. So it was definitely the right thing to do, Crystal. You noticed something and they didn't get away with it. And so maybe it was a bit of a test, but it's certainly a test for them, I think, to show them. Yeah, it feels to me like you were in a situation, you saw something going on, and you were like, no way, I'm out of here. And they're like, oh, damn, I wish I hadn't have done that. I can't get away with anything with this one, can I? She noticed. He noticed, she noticed, and walked away from me. It's good because that you set the bar high. It's like, you don't play games with me, that kind of thing. So yeah, 10 of Wands, but you've left them with some kind of a burden here. What's that? The 10 of Wands. Wow, amazing! You got 2 10s there, endings, you know, and this separation card too. Ooh. Why the 10 of Wands? What's this burden about? Materials, right. Wow. Okay, let me just, I've got too many things in my hands here. 10 of Materials and the 7 of Materials. Right, so the burden that you left them with, they like they saw you as being able to relieve their burdens in the material aspect of it. Ten of Materials is having it all with you, so they're seeing like a long-term relationship with you. They thought that you were going to lead them to releasing the problems, kind of thing, the burdens, that you would be abundant together, you'd have it all together. And then you ended it, and they were like, Crystal isn't my fairy godmother. And the burdens were put right back on them. It's almost like they saw you as the light at the end of the tunnel, and then you removed that from them when they did the wrong thing. But you removed that from them. And so it was like you lifted them up and then you dropped them down to the floor. That's the way that they feel it. They don't like that. They don't like that you had that power over them. So they were kind of invested. Not kind of invested, they were very invested in you. Maybe their behavior wasn't showing that, but they saw you as leading them out of hard times and into good times, and then you drop them. Don't like that about you. Give us more on this Ten of Swords and the Page of Voices. Omens. They knew it. Hey. They don't like that you saw it and you noticed something and you dropped them, but they had omens about that they were doing the wrong thing. So you pretty much just gave them some feedback that you should have given them, and they don't like that. Well, tough luck, Crystal's person, because you're going to get that. Continue, Crystals, being strong like that. Ten of Wands, Seven of Materials, and then Ten of Materials. So they thought you were the light at the end of the tunnel, that you'd fairy godmother, the knight in shining armor, and then you drop them. And they realise, oh, what? I have to sort out my financial situation. My problems aren't myself. Crystal isn't going to do it for me. Emotional release. So it was sweet relief to meet you, see how great you were, and they're like, wow, that's all my problems solved. Have you ever been in a relationship like that yourself? I have, and your problems aren't solved. If you're looking to solve a problem outside of yourself through a partner, you get more of that problem. They might appear to be able to solve that problem, but they don't. The universe won't let you. You know, because we have access to source directly and abundance directly. So if this person, say, was having problems with the financial problems, and then they see you all abundant here, and they're like, oh, I'm not going to have financial problems again. I will just marry Crystal. Then you drop them. They're like, oh, shit. I've just sorted my financial problems out myself. It's that kind of thing. So yeah, it's very interesting dynamics, right? So that has to end. They have to, whatever this burden was that you left them with again, they're going to have to sort that out within themselves before they can come to you, is what I'm thinking. What do they love about you? Crystals, what do they love about you? Deception. So I'm getting from this, they love how honest you are. I'm getting the opposite to this. They love how honest you are. No, it's not that. It's deception. It's deceptive, right? So there's an image, this mask. There's an image that you portray, and they love that it's kind of deceptive. So maybe you're kind of humble, and then once they get to know you, or once people get to know you, they realize that you're really amazing. Something like that. It's like they love how you're more than what you portray, first of all. And then when they get to know you, or when people get to know you, you're a hell of a lot more than that. You hold something back. You see, they're already loving that about you. That Eight of Pentacles, the way that you're a little bit wary about people. You haven't got your heart on your sleeve kind of thing. You hold a little bit back. And they really love that you've got a lot of depth, but it takes some getting there to find that depth within you. They love that about you. What don't they like about you? What don't I like about you? Ooh. Interesting. Release your ex. They don't like that you're friends with your exes. Or an ex, they don't like that at all. It makes them feel insecure. They want you to release your ex. They don't like that you're friends with your ex. So, deception. Give us more on this. What do they love about you? Or maybe not on the deception, just give us more. What do they love about crystals? What do they love about your crystals? What do they love about your crystals? What do they love about you? What do they love about crystals? I dropped a heap of cards, but one was separated out and the right way around. So it's this one. A new start is coming. So you're open to new starts. You try different things. They love that about you. They can see you having a new beginning with you because of that. You're holding that energy. You'll try anything kind of thing. They love that about you. Maybe you've still got a youthful energy about you as well. They love that about you. It's youthful energy. Forever young kind of an energy there. What's going on here? What don't they like about you? Take time to breathe out. You've got a lot up in the air. You're busy all the time. Maybe you didn't have that much time for them. Maybe you're busy with a business or your career or other people. You've got lots of friends. They don't like that you are kind of always on the go, that kind of thing. Which is interesting because they like that you are calm and relaxed. Maybe this is about people. It's probably about people wanting you all to themselves, kind of thing. So they like that you're so calm. Interesting. What do they love about you, crystals? Or maybe that's taking time to breathe out. Maybe that's the separation between you both. They don't like that you've taken time out from them. That's probably it. What do they love about you? Your kindness. Oh, beautiful. You're a humanitarian made of love. You're able to share that energy with others. So they really respect and love your heart and the way that you share that energy with others. What don't they like about you? Your willingness to share that with other people, so that they're a bit insecure about this relationship. Everyone is, right? Everyone's got insecurity within them about relationships, you know. Okay, what else can we get out here? Some of these. What do they love about you? What do they love about you, crystals? What's the month? I'll get that one out. Involvement with the law. This is about a strength. They love a strength that you've got around you. Like, maybe you would sue somebody if they tried something on. Maybe you would. There's just an element of empowerment about you, and you doing the right thing by yourself. So you've got strong boundaries, and you will enforce those boundaries. It's that kind of thing. It's the don't mess with crystal because they will get the police on you. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Not that you necessarily would. Maybe you'd stand up for yourself. Maybe you're a little bit of more of a vigilante kind of thing for yourself, advocating for yourself. They love that about you. There's a fairness about that as well. They love that fairness about you. So, you know, you're not just going to like involve the law to rip people off, that kind of thing, but you will stand up for yourself. So they love that fairness about you, and your ability to stand up for yourself as well. Correct cup though. They love dissatisfaction in life. So this is about you reaching for more, reaching for more, reaching for more. They like that you have goals, that you reach for more. You've got this kind of determination, or yeah, you just keep on pushing for further. You've not settled, you know, you've not settled in life, that you want more, you want better. You're pushing yourself to greater heights, that kind of thing. They love this energy about you. Yeah, it's coming through strongly, hey? You're a firecracker. You're exciting to them. They love that. You're exciting. You have fun. Love that about you. What don't they like about you? Temptation. Temptation. You're a temptation to them. So you could easily distract them from being this themselves, from, you know, their own goals and things that they want to do. Very easily distracted. You're a distraction to them. They don't like that about you. They do, but they don't. Danger, especially in money matters. Now this is interesting, because either you You seem to have an unstable financial. Well, they think that about you. Like, do we really share what our financials are with people? Most people don't, right? But maybe they know, maybe they don't know, maybe they're imagining it. It could be that, or it could be the other way around too, but they see that this is fraught with danger around financial matters. Now, it's probably them because you've left them with a burden. I think that maybe your person thought that maybe you're in a solid financial situation and they're not, and you would be, you've left them with this burden, you see. So I think that maybe they thought that you would be getting them out of those financial burdens. And so now they see you as danger because they can't rely on that. Yeah, danger. It could be that they've been in codependent relationships before, and if they've got no money, they might not be wanting to come together with you. While you've got money, they don't have money. They don't want to get into a codependent situation again. It could be that. I think that's come up for you before, crystals. So the financial situation is fraught with danger here. They don't love that. About your relationship. I don't think that's about you. I think that's about the relationship. The circumstances at the moment. Vine, seeking out information that will help you. You know, a lot of people, they don't like that. They don't like that you will, you'll question them too. You'll ask them direct questions. You want to know the truth. And maybe they haven't been with someone like that before. And they kind of don't like that you'll hold them to the truth, and you'll ask other people and get that truth as well. They don't like that you've had triumph over troubles and obstacles. That's interesting because it's a feeling that you make them feel kind of inept because they haven't overcome their troubles. So I think you're a step ahead of them, as in having healed yourself or having sorted things out in your life that they haven't done yet, and it's making them feel a bit, yeah, like they want to impress you and you're kind of impressing them, is what I'm getting from this. Yeah, you're impressing them instead. So let's get a love message out then. So what do they love about you? What do they love about you? Back to what you love, reevaluating your desires. Do you love that you know what you want, you know what you love, you know your preferences, you know what you want, you're sticking to it. So you've got like you've got strong boundaries, yeah, but you've got like the level set high for relationships. They love that about you. What don't they like about you? Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So you are holding them to high standards as well. You've got high standards, they love that about you, but you're also holding them to high standards. It's an opportunity to grow and find love. So yeah, you're holding them to higher standards than they've held themselves or that other people have held them to. And so you're challenging to them. You are challenging to them, but that's kind of a good thing, really. I think it's very impactful when you walked away from them. That's the biggest thing they don't like about you, but it's also set the standard down. It's shown them that you've got this high standards, which they do like. They do like that about you. So there you have it. If that does sound like your situation, if this sounds like your person, you might want to get that deeper dive. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. I'll pop a link up there. As I said in that, I'm going to give you some guidance for this situation you find yourself in now, after walking away, it seems. Some guidance for you in this relationship. So what you maybe more that you need to know about yourself, more that you need to know about them, how to make this work, possible timelines for all of this, how it might go down. You can book in for that. It's an instant download now. So once you make sure you put your right email address in, otherwise you won't receive it. But once you've booked it, you'll get an instant email with 3 links in there: one for the crystal, one for the shell, and one for the flower. And so just click on the crystal one and download that one. Have a look at the others if you want too. So there you go, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel, your clicks, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your shares of it, all very much appreciated. I will see you next time. Bye. So if you chose the flower, then this one is for you. Let's find out what they love about you, what they hate about you. Oh no. Let's find out now. Because there might be something we can do about that. What do they love about you? The creation of light. So you're a very positive person and you spread your light about. You you see the bright side of things. You create light. I mean, you make things better. They love that about you. Flowers. What do they hate about you? What about shadow work, right? It's good to know these things. What do they hate about you? Flowers. Oh, see, you're no better than to give me a card on this. What do they hate about you, flowers? Come on, we can take it. Flowers can take it. What do they hate about flowers? Hate might be a strong word, you know. This might be about what they love and what they dislike about you. What do they hate about flowers? What do they dislike about flowers? You see how fast that love one came out? And this one is coming out a lot slower, right? So, what a flowers person. Tea ceremony. You take things a little bit too slowly. And so it could have been that when you were opening up to your person, you took it very slowly. And they kind of don't like that about you. They wish that you'd kind of trust them a little bit more and go all in a lot quicker. So you take things slowly. Not so bad. You can handle that, right? So what do a flowers person love about them? What do they love about them? Illumination, again, it's your light. They love that about you. You seem to know about things. You illuminate things for them. You make the world make sense for them. You seem to be right all the time, flowers. You seem to illuminate the truth. You've got this handle on the truth. Maybe emotionally too, you illuminate things for them. So that's cool. Like that. What do they hate about you? What do they hate about flowers? What don't they like about flowers? What don't they like about flowers? What don't they like about flowers? See, it's a good sign that the hate ones are taking the time to come out. Unconditional love. This is jealousy. Unconditional love. Why would they hate that about you? Oh, it's fine that you do it for them. Unconditionally loving them. Yeah, that's cool. But what about everyone else? They don't like how you're so open to other people, how you're unconditionally loving them. It makes them feel jealous. They wish they could keep that all for themselves. And so there's some jealousy here about how open you are with others. Again, not so bad. Really? Huh. Let's get some tarot out. Let's find out more. Oh no, let's get another card out. Before we do tarot, fill up this space here. What can we get out for you? Let's get one of these out. What do they love about your flowers? Polishing my heart. They love your heart. Your feeling. Yeah, I was getting that. It's emotional. It's the emotional stuff. You seem to have a good grasp on your emotions, your emotional standing. Very steady kind of a person. I love that. Maybe they've been in relationships with people that are just all over the place emotionally and weren't emotionally stable in that way. So they love that about you, flowers. What do they hate about you? What do they hate about you, flowers? What don't they like about you? Oh, that did a flip. 360. What don't they like about you? I like this one. Activating the third eye. You know what this means? You are forcing them into an awakening. They don't like that. Because you're actually provoking them to have to do some work on themselves. They can't hide away from things. They've got to face stuff. It says on the back of this, I'm willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas and conclusions. You force them to do that. So you've got this essence about you that is, it pushes them to have to do some work on themselves. Good on you. Not so bad, see, is it? It's not so bad. What do they love? What do they love about your flowers? Oh, yes. The snake. I like this. So they love this about you. Competition. They like the way you're competitive. They like your energy. They like your fire within you. They like your empowerment and all of that. They love that about you. Clever. They like that you've kind of embraced your dark side, that you're empowered, that you stand up for yourself and all of that. What don't they like about you? Talking. Interested. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as this one. They don't like that you're so open with others, talking to so many people. It makes them feel jealous. because they know how you are with them, how open-hearted you are with them, unconditionally loving. And when they see you talking really openly to other people like that, they just want to keep that to themselves, right? And so they see how interested you are in other people, and it makes them feel insecure. They've got some insecurity. Your person's got some insecurities about this, about you in this tarot time. Let's get some tarot out then. So what do they love about you? They love that you're a manifester. They love that about you. They also love that you learn things. You're open to learn things. It's like you're always wanting to improve yourself, always wanting to get better. What do they hate about you? That was fast to come out. Slowness, again, they don't like the way that you're so slow. But you see, the Knight of Pentacles is good. It's the one that actually gets there. Yeah, but they don't like that about you. So maybe they are more impulsive, and they would wish that you were more impulsive. It's not to say that you should be. Of course, there's going to be a deeper dive to this as well. So if this does resonate with you and you want more information about it, you can book in for that. That's a written reading that goes with it. Two of Pentacles. You've got things up in the air. Yeah, your slowness, and that you have things up in the air. This could be like juggling other people as well. They've got some insecurities, your person here. Yeah, so that deeper dive is going to go into guidance for you in this situation that you find yourself in now. Guidance for you in this relationship. So things you need to know about yourself, things you need to know about them, how to smooth things out over, how to work well with each other in this relationship. Possible timelines and how this might all go down as well. You'll find a link in the comments and in the description box for that, and one up here toward the end of this reading as well. So why the Magician? So the love that you're a master manifester, the way you manifest things, you just seem to be so lucky. They see that about your flowers, and they really love that about you. They love your spiritual side, that creation of light. You just seem to make things better. You seem to have a good life, that they love that about you too. Solid foundations. They love a lot about you, flowers. Why the Magician? Give us more on this Magician. Why do they love this Magician side so much? Okay, yeah, because previously they've been around people that aren't satisfying themselves. So they're seeing that you're creating things, good things in your life. But previously they've been around people that are a nightmare, that just aren't doing that. And they've had to step in and try and please people. So previous partners haven't done that for themselves. They haven't been pleasing themselves. They haven't been doing all of that stuff, and they've just been a nightmare. And so you're kind of refreshing to them because of that, you know? Refreshing that you're actually looking after yourself, that you're sorting your own fulfillment out and all of that. And yeah, it takes all the pressure off them. They love that. Three of Pentacles, and that you're open to learn, and that you do learn. Probably got a lot to teach as well. The Queen of Materials, that you've got this solid standing within yourself. You're successful in your own right because you're open, you're willing to learn. They love that about you. Let's get some more clarity on that. So why are they loving you, the Magician? What's behind that? Duality. Yeah, they've experienced the opposite. People that aren't looking after themselves, people that aren't manifesting good things in their life, someone that just like leans on them, wants them to be happy. They've experienced that and they don't like it. So you're a nice contrast to experiences that they've had with other people in relationships that haven't been so satisfying for themselves. I love that you're open to learning, that you love to learn, and that you are taking care of yourself materially. What's behind this? What's behind this? Flowers? New beginnings. Wow. Okay. And so, yeah, that excites them because they want to have a new beginning with you. And so because you're open to learn, they can see that this would be amazing with you, that you can learn things together, that you can move forward together. Maybe you need to learn about them and they can see that you're willing to learn about them. Maybe they want to learn from you. They know that they've got things to teach you, you've got things to teach them. It's just, I feel like they've got a similar energy to this, and so they really love that. And they really see the potential of this relationship with you, this beginning, these new beginnings with you, that they can have because of that, because you're so open in that way. Just move these up a little bit so I've got some more space for the cards. Oops. Okay, so tell us about this Knight of Pentacles then. What they don't like about you is that you're so slow, and they keep on repeating themselves. The Two of Inspiration, that you look at the details, that you don't miss a thing. They just wish they could get something past you sometimes, but they can't. You notice the little details here, and you're slow. So they can't get anything past you. Well, they don't like that about you, but they do really. Why the Two of Pentacles? Six of Voices, helping hand. You've got a lot of people to help you. They want to be the one that helps you. So yeah, they've got this insecurity, right, about other people, and they just want to be the everything for you. So that's kind of codependence, isn't it? They wish that they could be that, though. They wish that they could fulfill everything for you and be this helping hand. Yeah, it's coming from insecurity, that. So they don't like that you're so popular, is what it is, really. They don't like that you're so popular, because they wish that they could just wish they could be everything to you, not altogether healthy. So you're so slow, and you get all of the you let nothing past you, and that causes them to struggle here. So you're a challenge to them. They don't like that you're so challenging to them in that way. They do like it in a way, you know. They've said that they like it. Oh no, they said that they don't like it, that you cause them challenges. Oh well, they've got to learn to like it. Two of Pentacles and the Six of Voices then. What's this about? Creativity. They want to create something with you. They want to be the everything. They want to be the person that you go to. But they see that you maybe you've got like a coach, and you've got like a reader, and you've got a friend that you talk to emotionally. Maybe you've got a community around you of people that you're open with and that help you. You are in this Queen of Materials, you know, doing it for yourself kind of thing. And yeah, it makes them feel a bit insecure, because this is someone that they want to provide something to you, and they're like, well, Flower's kind of independent, they've got plenty of people. They're feeling insecure. They think that they're looking at other people that are around you and, well, why isn't Flower with them if they're so great? They're insecure, and they don't realise just how much they have to offer. Is what I'm getting here. Okay, let's get some romance out. What do they love about you? Flowers? What do they love about you? What do they love about you? What do they love about you, Flowers? That you make the effort. So you're reciprocal, you make the effort. You don't just sit back like a princess and expect things to be done. They like that you have a work ethic, you get things done. They do love your energy in that way. Yeah, I'm picking that up strongly. And what don't they like about you? It's safe for you to love. So you do challenge them. You cause them to have to grow, to have to learn, to have to grow. And you're feeling unsafe to them in that way, because they're used to it being easier. Maybe their past relationships, they've chosen people that have been easier to deal with. Maybe, not so challenging, not so, they haven't had to do much work, It's like a boss kind of person going out with someone that works for them, someone that's kind of below them in social standing. They're not feeling that about you. They're feeling like you're up there. And if anything, they're feeling it's the other way around, although I really don't feel that it is. I don't feel it's imbalanced, but maybe they've chosen with their ego before easy relationships that they feel above, and they don't feel that with you. They feel like you're more of an equal, or maybe even the opposite way around. So they're feeling a little bit unsafe. It's not easy for them, this relationship. You make them feel insecure because you get them to raise up. They're having to be confident. They're having to feel better about themselves. So give us more on this, make the effort. What they're loving about you, Flowers. What are they loving about you? Let's make the effort. Healing. Interesting. So you make the effort in healing yourself, in healing them, helping them. You're making an effort with them emotionally. That came up before, that they love that you have that emotional kind of foundation. You're not emotionally erratic and all of that. But what don't they like about you? You're feeling unsafe to them. Make them feel insecure. Very close to achieving your goal. The closer they get to being with you, the scarier it gets for them. They're having to overcome this. I didn't realize that, flowers. They're having to overcome this fear that they've got of stepping up to be in this relationship. So if they're not with you at the moment, if they're holding back from being with you, it's not just about muggle kind of thing that are holding them back, you know, like having to end a marriage, like the divorce coming through or whatever it is. It's not just about that. They need to get over this insecurity and fear that they've got as well. To come forward. What do they love about you? What do they love about you, flowers? Give us more on this. What do they love about flowers? What do they love about flowers? Okay. They love satisfaction. So they love your happiness. They love your energy. They love the way that you seem to be satisfied with your life. You have a happy life. You're sorting it out. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So they love how independent you are, how you seem to make yourself happy, and all of that. You take charge of it. They love that. They love that you're emotionally stable like that. What don't they like about you? Your friendliness. They're so insecure, hey? You're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So they don't like that about you. You have so many people. You get a lot of attention from people. It makes them feel insecure. It does. It makes them feel insecure. Okay, what else can we get? Let's get some of these out for you. What do they love about you? Flowers? What do they love about you? What do they love about flowers? They love your cup, that you accept valid criticism, you're learning. It's that same thing, that Three of Pentacles. They love that you're open to learning. You don't act in an egotistical way to criticism and stuff like that. You're just open to learn and you find it interesting. They love your celebration, your fun and your enjoyment. This light side that you've got, your fun to them. They love that. They love that you are traditional, that you want commitment, that you obviously got this energy about you, that's what you want. They love that. Seems that they're looking for the same thing as well. Or maybe that they weren't looking for the same thing as well. Maybe they weren't. And maybe when they saw it in you, they're like, someone that I could. You know, because I didn't think of marriage before I met someone that could actually marry again. I've been divorced for like 21 years. I didn't think I'd get married again, and I didn't change my mind on that. I just wasn't meeting anyone that I would have married. And then I met someone, and I'm like, I'm open to marriage, I am. So they could be exactly the same here. What don't they like about you? Hills, obstacles to overcome, the challenges, you challenge them. Oh, your person has had it easy in relationships in a way, but not really easy. They've not been challenged, yes, but there's not been ideal relationships for them either. A short journey, it's a distance. It's not a massive distance, but there's a distance between you here. They don't like that. They don't like your location. They don't like your location. Like, they're really having to pluck at straws here, aren't they, to find things that they don't like about you. It's pretty much all about them, hey? It's about their insecurities. What don't they like about you? Problems to be resolved. You're forcing them to resolve those problems. Greedy! They don't like that you're greedy. You're greedy. Are you greedy? I'm kind of greedy. They don't like that about you. Okay, and what else? What else? What else? Let's get a love message. Oh, this could be good. So, yeah, a love message from them. What do they love about you? I'm I'm a bit scared of this one. Going all wrong. Okay. What does this person love about them? They love who you are. Doesn't this card always come out for you, flowers? They love who you are. They love how you know who you are, and they love who you are. They love who you've created yourself to be. They just love the way you are. They think you're amazing. What don't they like? What don't they like about you? What don't they like about you? Well, here we go. Treasure your loved ones. They don't like that you are easy to let people go, that you will turn away. Maybe you did turn away from them quite quickly. You've got strong boundaries, and they are more likely to hold on in there with people. I think that you turned away from them when maybe they had some behavior or something like that. You turned away from them, and they're like, oh, that's kind of a red flag to them. It's important to love others deeply, it says here, and they took that as you not loving them. Maybe they've changed their mind about it now, but they don't like that you are kind of quick to let people go. There. Wow, there you go. That's what your person loves about you and what they hate about you. Not so bad, really, is it? Sounds good to me. So if you like this, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what you got out of that. And if you do, if that is resonating with you and you want some more information about it, so guidance about this relationship, well, guidance for you right now in this situation. Feels like you're waiting for this person to get ready. Guidance for this relationship, so things that you need to know about yourself, things you need to know about them, how to make this relationship work even better, and how this might all go down, and possible timelines. You can book in for that. It's just 20 Australian dollars. I'll pop a link up there. 20 Australian dollars is about 15 American dollars. It's an instant download now, so you will receive an email straight away with 3 links in it. Crystal, flower, shell. Just click on the flower one, download that, and you've got it right away. Make sure you get your email address right, because you won't receive it if you don't have your right email address in there. No Gmails or Homails and things like that. Make sure you type it in really carefully. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye. Shells. So if you chose this shell, this clam shell, then this one is for you. Let's find out what they love about you, what they hate about you. Maybe hate's a little bit of a strong word, what they dislike about you. So let's find out. Now, as always, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. So if this does resonate with you and you want more information, if you want an extension to this reading, more about it, that's a written reading that goes with this. It's an instant download now. So I'm going to go into guidance for you in this situation that you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about themselves, how to make this relationship work. Possible timelines, how it might all happen. If that sounds good to you, there will be a link in the description box and in the comments for this video, and there'll be also one popping up there toward the end of this reading as well. So let's get some cards out for you. What do they love about you, Shells? What does Shell's person love about them? What does Shell's person love about them? What does Shell's person love about them? They love that you follow the signs. So you're intuitive and you follow the signs. You see signs everywhere. You're kind of tuned into the spiritual like that. They love that about you. What don't they love about you? That was quite fast to come out. Acceptance. So it's like you're accepting of things. I haven't got much of a strong will, and yeah, they don't like that you're so accepting of things. Maybe you're accepting of other people's behaviors or accepting of stuff that they wouldn't be accepting of. Maybe they're kind of stronger, a bit more battle kind of thing in them than you. They don't like that about you. I think you're outside. They might test your boundaries because of that, Might like, what can I get away with shells? Well, I'll try this. And like, oh, should I put up with that? I wouldn't put up with that. So yeah, there's an element of that. What do they love about you? They love your patience. They love that you're a patient person. Are you, Shells? They love that about you. They see that about you anyway, and they love that about you. What don't they like about you? The vision. Interesting. Maybe it's at odds with their vision. Heads in the clouds. No, that's what it is. Heads in the clouds. So they love your spiritual side, that you follow the signs and all of that, and your patience. But then they see you as like having your head up in the clouds, being too accepting. Yeah, so you've got this energy of being one of those like wounded warrior kind of healer kind of spiritual people that are a little bit too soft and not very direction, that kind of thing. It's coming out in your energy there. Okay, let's get some more out. What do they love about you? Shells, what do they love about you? What does your person love about your shells? Resolving anger. Interesting. So you seem to have resolved anger. You seem to have overcome that conflict. So you're very peaceful. I see you as being very peaceful. You also kind of don't like that about you. So maybe you're not being 100% authentic. Maybe you've not done shadow work yet. Maybe you've not stepped into your power. Maybe you've not really fully empowered yourself yet. Here's what I'm feeling here. What do they hate about you? What do they hate about you? What do they dislike about you? Alright. Celebrating simplicity. So simplistic, you've got a simplistic view of things, and they see the world as being more complicated than that. And yeah, you've got a simplistic view of life. And they don't like that because they feel that there's more involved than that. And so you could come up with like, they could be talking to you about something, about some situation, and you're just like, just love and accept it and let it go. And they're like, no, I'm trying to resolve this problem. It's that kind of thing. You've got a different perception to each other about things that you look at, and it's kind of frustrating to them, that. What do they love about you? The butterfly. The transformational. They see you as like this, someone that's transformed themselves. You know, you've resolved things inside of yourself, and they love that about you. The butterfly, and you are healing your inner child, and you're growing, and all of that. They love that about you. That you're open to that. It's interesting to them. What don't they like about you? What is that one? Love call. This phone activity. Someone expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Maybe you send them too many messages. Maybe you're a little bit needy, and they take it that way. The amount of messages and calls, the amount of communication that's coming in, they don't like that. It's coming across as needy to them. Maybe they're busy, and yeah, getting a lot of communication from you might be a little bit too much for them now. What do they love about you, Charles? 10 of Pentacles. See you as marriage material. Wow. They see us having everything with you. So they love that about you, that you have a stability inside of yourself, that they can see you sharing that stability with you. 8 of Cups are walking away though. The things that you've walked away from in your life. Yeah, you've got that wounded warrior kind of an energy about you. So you've walked away from things in your life and you're healing yourself, and you're doing that stuff. I love that about you. You've got that power about you because of that. I don't feel it's fully manifested yet. You do feel like you're still in the wounded warrior from what I'm getting from this card. So you haven't fully empowered yourself yet or done the shadow work and stuff like that, but you're on your way. So you're open to the signs and all of that, so you will be led there. What don't I like about you? What don't I like about you, Charles? What don't I like about you, Charles? You've probably got more healing stuff to do as well. Yes. What don't I like about you? You've got more healing to do. Maybe you don't recognize that. What don't I like about you? Oh, victory. You're winning. Seriously. Maybe they're a little behind you here. Oh, I'm going to get some clarity on that. Anyway, let's get some clarity for you first. So the 10 of Pentacles, what they love about you. That stability. So you've got something stable and trustworthy about you, and they can see that you're a long-term prospect kind of thing because of that stability. not many people that have that, really. There's a lot of people out there that are kind of flighty, don't want to settle down, don't have that stability inside themselves, aren't really looking for that, aren't doing any inner work, or just all over the place and responding to things. The Page of Materials is out with that. So your dreams, they're dreaming of things, you're dreaming of things. You seem to be on the same page of what it is that you want from your life. They love that. They love that stability about you as well. So they feel like you could keep on following this path, keep on growing in yourself, them growing in themselves, and you coming together and having this stability inside of yourselves because of that. They love what you've walked away from in your life. So they see you as having dealt with maybe a lot of shit in your life, and you've walked away from that. The Lovers. So maybe they knew you with somebody else, an ex, or you've talked to them about that, the things that you've been through with exes, and you've walked away from that and got out of that. They respect you for that. Got a lot of respect for you for that. That's how they're seeing you as stable as well, is what I'm getting here. They love that about you, that you walked away from that you got out of a situation. So you're making good choices for yourself. Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Materials. So they do think that you're kind of on the same page, dreaming of the same things, want the same things together. Psychic development. So they're feeling a strong psychic connection, spiritual connection to you there. They love that. Eight of Cups and the Lovers. What's this about? Feels to me like you've had a conversation about your ex as if they didn't know them. Healing energy, that you're healing from that. So you're healing from what you've walked away from in previous relationships. They love that. They love that you had the strength to do that. Four of Swords, but they don't like that you're in this healing state. This Four of Swords, this rest and recuperation. Maybe you're kind of getting a little bit stuck there. The World, yeah, completion of a cycle. Maybe it's time you got over that. You know, people can do, when people get into spirituality, if they have been wounded, they can stay. They can get stuck there instead of moving on into normal life. I call it the hospital stage. A hospital isn't a place to live. You complete that cycle, you get better, and then you get out into real life again. And I think that's what they're seeing you. And maybe this is what they're going to urge you to do, is get back into life again. You don't live in the hospital. And so you see this kind of an energy in people, that maybe when they're wounded and they need a lot of soothing, they'll get into things like yoga and going on retreat, and then they just keep on doing that. They keep themselves in that instead of realizing, oh, I'm soothed enough, I can get out there again and start a business, or get out there into real life again. And so people do get stuck in that, thinking that that's the way, that everyone should be wounded, everyone should need this soothing all the time. But you don't. You're probably more healed than you think, and so they want that to be over. Maybe this is the same energy that I've seen in people as well, is keep on looking for problems within yourself, something to fix, something to heal. But we're thinking that there's something wrong with you, instead of just, oh, maybe I'm fine. Maybe I can try and start a business again, or try another relationship, or whatever. You're being a little bit too much wounded warrior. Six of Wands. What is this about them? Six of Wands. So they don't love that you're victorious. What the hell? Because it's the card of achieving something there. The Magician. Manifesting something. Two of Emotions. Oh, maybe there's other people. Okay. They don't like how you're so victorious in manifesting love into your life. So it's not just them, this is other people. So you are attracting many people, suitors. You seem to manifest that. You seem to have a strong attraction toward other people. Other people want you too. Not like that. Want you all to themselves. So the Four of Swords in the World, they want you to come out of this wounded stage. What's behind this? Self-love. Yeah. Self-love can be different, right? So it's about the completion of that cycle of being wounded, soothing yourself, having to rest up. Maybe you're in some kind of depression as well. It could seem like that. So you're laying about a lot, really not kind of active and putting yourself out there. That's acceptance too. They don't like that about you, that acceptance. So it does seem like you're kind of in a depressed state, accepting a little bit too much instead of a go-getter, setting yourself goals, living life to the full, that kind of thing. Yeah, self-love can change from that soothing yourself, nurturing, wrapping yourself in cotton wool kind of thing. Self-love changes then to setting goals. You know, self-love, when we're a wounded warrior, we set goals to like heal ourselves or to feel better and things like that. That is self-loving, yes. But then hopefully you move on from that and then you start setting goals like, I want to build a house or, you know, create a business that brings me lots of money and so I can like do bigger goals in the world. We start challenging ourselves, and it's not about healing ourselves anymore, but there's an element of that. It's about like setting big goals in our lives, going toward that, and then learning even more about ourselves. Yeah, can you see the switch? Self-love between soothing yourself and trying to fix yourself to overcome problems in your life or a problem within yourself, to then setting yourself challenges, big goals in your life. It's the step above. And you'll use everything that you've learned when you get to that. So this seems to be a very loving person toward you that wants that for you, wants you to come out of that wounded warrior kind of stage. I don't like that you attract so many people on. Slow but steady. It feels like someone that's persisting with you here, Charles. They're in it for the long term with you, but maybe they think that you're not ready for this relationship. They don't like that you're so slow there. This attracting a lot of people as well. When you're not in your empowerment, you do attract a lot of people. I mean, a lot of unwanted people, unwanted attention kind of thing. For example, a wounded warrior and maybe a wounded empath will attract a lot of narcissistic. There's a lot out there. There's a lot of crappy people out there. And maybe you're attracting a lot of people like that. Maybe they might be tearing their hair out about that. Maybe your ego likes that you attract a lot of people. I don't know. I'm making it up now. So, what do they love about you, Shells? Wedding. Yeah, they see that. They see that in you. And maybe you've expressed that to them, that you want stability. You want this Ten of Pentacles. You're committed kind of thing. You're a committed person. You want that. And they love that about you. They can see themselves marrying you. What don't they like about you? Codependency. There it is. Codependency. You being needy, you're kind of being depressed and all of that. They don't like that. They don't like your neediness on them. Like, you might not have seen that yourself, but it tends to go with this wounded warrior energy that can be very depleting. You might have experienced like energy vampires before. Wounded warriors are energy vampires as well. Anyone that's low in energy is an energy vampire, especially if you're like in this depressive state. Anyone that's like vibrating high will feel drained by someone in this energy. So, I mean, it's not a judgment of you. It just is what it is. We all go through that stage. But yeah, they're not liking that about you. It's kind of draining to them. So just keep on working on yourself. You'll come out of that, hopefully. Some people do get stuck there, as I said, and they do really want that cycle to end now. They want you to come out of that. They want you to heal themselves. They want you to heal yourself and be done with that stage. So, wedding, they might have said that to you as well, and you might be resistant to it because all your friends might be going through that. You might think that that's what the world is. They love that you hold your vision for that wedding, that you know what you want. You want a stable partner. You want that stability, that commitment, all of that. They love that about you. What don't they like about you? Hard work paying off. Isn't it interesting? You got this victory card. They don't like that. It's almost like you get ego victories and they can see that it's not good for you to get that, and you're not seeing it so clearly. Your hard work paying off. They don't like that about you. It seems contradictory, but I totally get it. I totally get it now. It's like watching somebody, say if you were to watch someone who say is really like a narcissist or something, someone really egotistical, and then they just keep on having wins, you'd be like, I'm not sure that's the best for them. Kind of be nice for them to have a loss, and maybe they'd learn something about themselves and grow. They're seeing the same thing about you, is that your ego wins are kind of stopping you from seeing how negative this healing this being stuck in that healing phase is being. Okay, Shells, what do they love about you? They're deep, this one. What do they love about you? What do they love about you? Oh. Ownership, taking ownership of things. So you've got very responsible. You're a responsible person. They love that. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike, and learn to love them all as lessons. So you've got this very accepting side to you. Absolutely. You see things from a spiritual perspective. They love that about you. What don't they like about you? What don't they like about you? Transformation. Interesting, because they love your transformation before. Use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness, right? So yeah, you've got this awareness, you've got this following the sign, you've got this spiritual side, you've got patience and all of that, but they also see it working against you as well. They see that you're holding on to some illusions as well with this acceptance. It's that spiritual bypassing stuff. This teachers teaching that stuff to actually spiritual bypass. There's a lot of them, in fact, and there's a lot of mainstream teachers out there doing that. They don't like that. They can see through it. So they can see the disadvantages to your illusions, and they don't like that. They can see the positives and negatives. They're loving you, but I think they're seeing you more clearly than you're seeing yourself here. Interesting, huh? What do they love about you, Shells? What do they love about you? What does your person love about you? Axe. Forces working against you. What an interesting thing to love about you. They see you kind of working against yourself, but they love that about you too. It's almost like they're ready for you to have your tower moment, and they'll stand by your side while you're going through that. It feels to me like you are ready for a tower moment. What would that look like? That looks like when you're following a spiritual teacher and then you find out they're a pedophile and they've just been abusing everyone. It's that kind of thing. There's forces that are working against you, but they're kind of loving that about you because they're awakening. I think you've got a spiritual person here. You might not see them so much that way because they're maybe not have had so many challenges with you've had in your life, so they haven't had so much to heal from. And it's kind of nice. But they've got this spiritual nature. They're seeing you really clearly and seeing that you can move past wherever you're at now. Dogs, they're seeing you as loyal to your friends. Yeah, they love the way that you are with people. I love that. Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps money, love, or goals. So they see that you have a clarity about that you realize your shortcomings, that you realize that there's things that you are missing in life. You're well aware of that. I think you're well aware. You could be in a bit of a lack focus. I don't know why they're loving that about you. But maybe you're aware of it. Maybe you're honest about that. Maybe it's like, yeah, no, I don't have that much money, but I'm healing myself and I'm happy and all of that. That kind of a thing. They love that about you. The acceptance. See, they don't like it about you, and then they do like it about you. What don't they like about you? Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. They wish they could put a rocket up your ass. Move you forward faster. So that they can be with you, so that it can be a satisfying relationship for them. Because they're feeling you as a bit of a drain, they want a partner. Funnel, frustration, lessons to be learned. You're frustrating them at the moment. While you're learning your lessons, they wish it could speed you up. That's why they're looking forward to this tower moment. It makes sense now. There's hard work paying off and the victories. They want you to have that crash so that you can be a partner to them. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. They don't like that about you. So you might be a little bit secretive. Or it might not just be that you know things and you're keeping it secret from them. It might be you're keeping it secret from yourself too. Could be a bit of delusion going on, where you don't want to face things that they can see clearly about you. What do they love about you, Charles? What do they love about you? Oh, I did a 360. What do they love about you? Got a love message. What do they love about you? Love endures. You stick in there. You stick on in there. They love that. Love does not give up and lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. You will stick in there. And you see, they're loving this you walking away. I feel like you're probably stuck in there for a long time trying to heal those situations. You love that about you, that your love endures. That even though you've been hurt, even though you've had to walk away from some horrible situations, your love has endured and you are healing yourself. You haven't given up on love. It hasn't turned you bitter. You've not turned into an abuser, that kind of thing. You are on this path to healing. They love that about you. Double-edged sword, isn't it? They love it that you're on that, but they're kind of wishing that you'd come out of it now. What don't they like about you? Just go right under the table, that one. What don't they like about you? You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Choices that you're making. Yeah, you can do anything that you choose, and they don't like that. Okay, this person has a fear that they're putting the hard work in now while you're in this kind of a needy kind of an energy, and that when you come out of it, they're going to see you powerful. You will be powerful when you come out of it, absolutely, and then you'll have choice. And they're worried that you're going to leave them behind then after they've put that work in. Maybe we've all been there, you know. You help someone, you help someone, you help someone, and then once they're actually ready and they've learned that thing, then they go off and enjoy the fruits of that labor that you put in with someone else. They're worried about that. They're worried about that this hard work that they're putting in with you. And you might be having an ego reaction to that, going, "Oh, not hard work." But you kind, if this is resonating with you, I'm telling you, I didn't find people like this hard work when I was a wounded warrior myself and I was healing. Now I do. Now I find this kind of depleting energy, so I do get them there. You've got more ahead of you on your path, and you've got all of the tools to do it. But yeah, they're worried that you're limitless, that you're going to choose someone else once you do that. So a little bit worried about that. So there you go. If that is resonating with you, Charles, and you want more information, more help for you now, some guidance for you now, some guidance for you in this relationship. Yeah, more about them, more about you, what you need to know about yourself, more about yourself to make this relationship work. Possible timelines, how it might all go down, that kind of thing. I'll pop a link to booking for that up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant download now, so when you purchase it, you will receive an email. As long as you got your email address right, you'll receive an email straight away. It'll have 3 links in it, one for the crystal, one for the flower, one for the shell. Just click on the shell one and you'll download that instantly when you book in for that. So there you go, shells. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you for your support of my channel. You're clicking like, you're commenting on my videos, your shares of my videos with your friends as well if you think it can help them too. And what else? What's the other one? Oh, subscriptions. Yes, I do enjoy your subscriptions. Thank you so much. Helps my channel more than you know, all of those things. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.